Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like to talk about or if you have any questions.
Gigi, my question are about understanding creativity.
Absolutely, I got that. We can definitely dive into understanding creativity, how to nurture it, and any questions you have around that topic. Just let me know what you're curious about.
What does creativity thinking mean in daily life?
Creativity in daily life essentially means approaching problems and tasks with an open and innovative mindset. It could be finding new solutions at work, coming up with creative ways to organize your space, or even thinking outside the box in everyday interactions. It's all about being adaptable, curious, and willing to experiment.
Please give some daily life example in such regard.
Of course. For example, in the kitchen, creativity might mean experimenting with different ingredients to come up with a new recipe. In your work life, it could be finding more efficient ways to complete tasks or brainstorming unique marketing strategies. Even in personal life, it could mean organizing your home in a way that's both functional and aesthetically pleasing, or even finding new hobbies that spark joy and inspiration.
My second question is that why is creativity important in solving modern problems?
That's a great question. Creativity is crucial in tackling modern problems because these challenges are often complex and multifaceted. Creative thinking allows us to see things from different perspectives, come up with innovative solutions, and adapt to rapidly changing circumstances. It helps in designing sustainable solutions, driving innovation, and even fostering collaboration across different fields.
My third question is that how does Christy helps you think more creativity?
Creativity helps by encouraging you to break away from conventional patterns and explore new ideas. It prompts you to ask questions, challenge assumptions, and connect seemingly unrelated dots. Plus, it often involves experimentation, allowing you to learn from both successes and failures. Over time, this mindset cultivates a more flexible and innovative approach to problem solving.
My next question is that what is different between creative thinking and logical thinking?
Great question. Creative thinking is more about generating new ideas, thinking outside the box, and exploring possibilities without immediate constraints. On the other hand, logical thinking focuses on reasoning, structure, and step by step analysis. While creative thinking is more about exploring multiple avenues, logical thinking hones in on clarity, consistency, and objective reasoning. Both are complementary and often work best together.
Give us such some practical life examples in such regard.
Absolutely. For instance, in a workplace setting, creative thinking might involve brainstorming a completely new product idea or a fresh marketing campaign, while logical thinking would come into play when evaluating the feasibility, budgeting, and planning the steps needed to bring that idea to life. In daily life, creative thinking could be finding a new way to organize your schedule, while logical thinking would help you prioritize tasks and manage your time efficiently. It's all about blending the two approaches for the best results.
So my next question is that why do some people believe they are not creative, and how can this mindset change?
That's a really insightful question. Often people believe they're not creative due to past experiences, societal expectations, or a fixed mindset that creativity is only for artists or certain professions. To shift this mindset, it helps to embrace the idea that creativity is a skill that can be developed, encouraging experimentation, celebrating small creative wins, and exposing oneself to diverse experiences can really help. Over time, this fosters a more open and confident approach to creativity.
My sixth question is that how does having a growth mindset improve creativity?
Having a growth mindset really boosts creativity because it means you believe your abilities can develop through effort and learning. This mindset encourages you to take risks, experiment, and learn from failures without fear of judgment. It also fosters resilience, making it easier to overcome obstacles and adapt to your ideas. Ultimately, a growth mindset opens up more opportunities for innovation and creative problem solving.
My next question is why it is important to question assumption when solving a problem?
Questioning assumptions is important because it helps you uncover hidden biases, limitations, or outdated beliefs that might constrain your thinking. By challenging these assumptions, you open up new perspectives and alternative solutions that you might not have considered otherwise. It also promotes deeper critical thinking and helps you avoid solutions that are based on faulty premises. Ultimately, it leads to more innovative, effective, and robust problem solving.
My next question is that how can fear of failure block creativity?
Fear of failure can really stifle creativity because it makes people hesitant to take risks or try new things. When you're worried about making mistakes, you might stick to familiar ideas and avoid experimenting, which limits innovation. Over time, this can lead to a more rigid mindset and fewer creative breakthroughs. On the other hand, embracing failure is a learning opportunity can actually foster more experimentation and lead to greater creative growth.
My next question is that how does self-confidence influence creative thinking?
Self-confidence plays a huge role in creative thinking because it allows you to trust your ideas and instincts. When you're confident, you're more likely to share your thoughts, experiment freely, and push boundaries without fear of judgment. This openness leads to more innovative solutions and a greater willingness to take creative risks. On the flip side, a lack of self-confidence can lead to self-doubt and hesitation, which can limit creative potential. So building self-confidence really nurtures a more vibrant creative process.
My next question is that what habits can stop creative thoughts from growing?
A few habits that can stifle creativity include things like a fear of taking risks, being overly critical of yourself, sticking rigidly to routines without flexibility, and avoiding new experiences or perspectives. Additionally, perfectionism can really hinder creative growth because it discourages experimentation. Also, isolating yourself from diverse viewpoints or feedback can limit the range of your creative ideas. So, cultivating habits like openness, curiosity, and a willingness to learn from mistakes can really nurture creativity.
Please give some practical life example in such regard.
Of course, for example, in a workplace setting, sticking to the same processes without trying new approaches can limit innovation. Or if someone constantly criticizes their own ideas before even exploring them, that can prevent creative thoughts from developing. Another example is not seeking feedback or avoiding collaboration, which can limit exposure to new perspectives. In personal life, always following the same routine and not trying new hobbies can also hinder creative growth. On the flip side, mixing things up, staying open to new experiences, and being gentle with yourself can really help creativity flourish.
Next question is that how does brainstorming help generate creative ideas?
Brainstorming is super effective for generating creative ideas because it encourages free thinking and the open flow of thoughts without immediate judgment. It creates a safe space where participants can share any idea, no matter how out of the box it might seem. This collective creativity often leads to unexpected connections and innovative solutions. Plus, the collaborative nature of brainstorming helps build on each other's ideas, often leading to more refined and creative outcomes.
Ji, next question is that what is lateral thinking and why it is useful?
Lateral thinking is a creative problem-solving approach that involves looking at issues from new and unconventional angles rather than just relying on traditional step-by-step logic. It's useful because it helps break free from common patterns of thought, encouraging more innovative and out-of-the-box solutions. By using lateral thinking, you can uncover hidden opportunities, challenge assumptions, and approach problems in unique ways that might not be immediately obvious. Overall, it expands your creative capacity.
Next question is that how does mind mapping improves idea generate?
Mind mapping is really helpful for idea generation because it visually organizes information, making connections between concepts more apparent. By starting with a central idea and branching out into related dots, you can explore different angles and subtopics that you might not have considered initially. This process not only sparks creativity, but also helps in organizing thoughts, identifying patterns, and seeing the bigger picture. Overall, mind mapping makes the creative process more dynamic and accessible.
Please give me some daily life example.
Absolutely. For instance, in daily life, you could use mind mapping to plan a vacation by, say, starting with a central destination and then branching out into activities, accommodations, budget, and packing lists. Another example could be organizing a big project at work where you start with the main goal and branch out into tasks, deadlines, resources, and team members. Even for something like meal planning, you can map out a central theme like healthy meals and then branch out into recipes, ingredients, and prep steps. It really helps make